Okay. So in the last class, we talked about here, as I just before told you, like requisition and then approval, purchase order. Before creating a requisition, you will have to create an item here. Okay, new item. Like in O2C, you already created similar way, but there are some additional attributes we have to enable. Here itself, we can create here, see, items and master items in inventory. Also, we can create. They have, for our convenience, they have introduced over here items and master items. Or else we can go to inventory and then here items, master items, like V1. Here I'm creating here, let's say double eight. It is an test item for P2P cycle. This item, we have to enable some attributes. Like you can go here in the purchasing tab here. This item must be purchasable, or else it's already purchased by someone. So these two we have to enable here. These are all the two attributes. So instead of enabling manually, there are certain item templates we have. Copy from. We'll always give this so that not only these two, these three, in other modules also it could have enabled some attributes, necessary attributes. So you may not aware like what are the necessary attributes. That is the reason why we always prefer in inheriting from templates. So we can apply here. So this step we did not cover last time, item creation, due to some issues. Then next is by using the same item, we'll create a requisition approval. We'll repeat all the quickly. Okay. Double eight, right? I just remember. Go to now purchasing, requisitions and requisitions. So we have two types as we discussed. These are all the two fixed everywhere. You may not introduce one more document type. It's fixed. So we have to use in internal sales order. We have taken internal requisition, but right now purchase. Purchase means you are going outside of your company to buy the goods. Let's say one quantity, $5,000. If it is more than $25,000, what will happen? That you know already, correct? If approval limit crosses, it will be routed to other manager. These are all the steps already covered, but just revising. Okay. So next is approval. Click on approve. That approval status you can see into summary. You will be able to see here approved and who has approved. If you want to see, you can see here. And there is a control option here to cancel it, to cancel a requisition. So you can cancel that. See that approved requisition. Click on that summary. You can cancel this. Who has cancelled? If you want to verify the same story, that is the action history. How many actions you have seen as of now? Actions rejected, in process, correct, submitted, so here cancelled. Like these are all the questions. Okay, they will ask types of actions. So we have certain question here. Okay, so we'll maybe probably in the afternoon we'll see. Definitely you need to sit on these questions, O2C as well as P2P. FAQs. These are all. I prepared notes also for this. We need to work on all these 50 questions related to P2P only P2P. If you look at here, see P2P cycle along with the tables. Then difference between internal requisition, purchase requisition. You'll be able to tell me what is the difference within the organization. Just simply that way you have to remember. Okay, no need big explanation. And how to display preparer, requester, charge account. Preparer, how you derived for all people. Requester also same, but is that the person ID or preparer ID or two-person ID? How to derive requester? You already derived right in the last before class. And how to display charge account. Anyway, we'll see. Okay, I'm just showing you. These are all around 50 questions are there only on P2P, and O2C also more than 30-40 questions are there. So we'll cover all this. Now the question is what it is. How many actions we can see in this? So you told like 4-5 actions, right? Tell me one more time. Approve, cancel, rejected, in process, submitted, right? But there are many more. I'll show you. These are all 21 rows are there. We have to, sorry. To expand this window, Shift F2 we can use. See, like this, correct? Good, right? It is. At least some rows it is showing. You observe once all. So everyone will tell 4-5, but you have to tell extra. So just observe. వీటిని చూడండి ఇప్పుడు నేను అడుగుతా అందరినీ Can you tell me? We'll type here. How many types of approval statuses? Action status or action codes we can say. Tell me various action codes at requisition or as well even at PO also. So one is approve. Hold, yes, hold. Then reject. Correct, release, hold. Withdraw, right. Submit.
Reserve.
I'm not sure how we can delegate the requisition. Let's search. Okay. Delegate requisition. Production issues actually will face this type of, you know, I'm not sure. Yeah, in the workflow we'll use this. See, delegate PO approval notification. We go through all this. A lot of information is there here. Anyway, that's fine. Good.
In process.
Huh? In process. Yeah, correct. In process. So that's enough. More than enough. Now next is PO. How to create a PO? It's cancelled, right? On a approved requisition only we can create. So I need to create again the requisition. No, we cannot revoke. If you want to change the status from backend, we can do that. So cancellation after business decision only they will cancel. So we no need to revoke. That's why it has given, it cannot be undone. Have you seen a message earlier? Now next is auto create here. Okay, auto create. Then we have to clear all these details. Requisition. If it is not approved, we may need to observe that. Summary. In process. Why only 15,000, right? Let's say if you don't know the password for C Brown, there is a script available in the Google. Okay. Usually DBS will do that. Password script in Oracle apps. If you forget, if you don't know the password of your user, sometimes we also will forget the password for our username. So at that time, this will be helpful here. Okay, I'll tell you how to do that. Copy this package.
FND user package also can do this.
Yeah, FND user is to get the username, but here I'm talking about password. After even I also forgot so many times after getting a password. This is the package. So do not kill that. I'm copying and pasting. We'll do like this only the company also. Okay. So F5 we can use. It's created. Function 5 for PLSQL. For SQL it is F9. Correct. So package body also created. Package spec and body both created now. Now below query will help you to get the password. I'm not changing anything in this as it is. Only thing is you have to give a username here. Username is what it is. C Brown. I know the password, that's okay, but many users you may not know password.
Yeah.
Single quote. Password is welcome. Okay. Anyone created user recently? Ravindra, what is your, did you create any user? Okay. Operations. Can you see the password like this? Usually DBS will use this script. Okay. DBS will frequently use this script. Anyway, fine. So we already approved also. 16186. You can see the status of this requisition. So it is approved here. You can verify who has approved everything. Now, the next step here is after approval, purchase order. So this is where we stopped yesterday, but still this is a new system. That's why I'm creating. There is no alternative for me. And it will be a revision for you also. Auto create. You need to clear all this. Many people are simply giving like this and clicking on find. You may get this problem. It is saying here, no requisitions meets your criteria. So definitely, as soon as you open this form, what you have to do? You have to click on clear the requisition, find, then automatic. And here supplier is finalized. Create. It's creating a PO automatically. It's created. And this PO is created based on this requisition. To say it, go to shipments, distributions, more tab. Here you can see. Okay. Now the next step will be here, approval. Same method how we done in a requisition. Both steps are same here. Here also same action history, approval. It's a self approval. It is. We'll call it as self approval. If amount crosses certain limit, then it will be forwarded to its manager. Now here there is one option. Last time we have seen match approval, right? Two-way, three-way, four-way. So we are comparing here how much we are ordering, how much we received, and how much it is billed. Three ways if you combine, that's called as a three-way. Three types of documents it is. Now next step will be here, receipt. We raised a purchase. Who will raise a purchase order? As I told you yesterday also. Correct. Buyer. Buyer is a role. Buyer. We have to add receipt. Take this PO number. Navigation is receiving and receipts. V1. Check the checkbox. Quantity, it is 0 by default. Let's say 3 quantity. How much we entered, I forgot. Let's enter only 2. Due to lack of the stock, they sent only. So this after receiving a goods only, we are making an entry in this, like sub inventory, mobile, or else any other stores. Header, because it has to generate receipt number over here. Click on receipt number. This is the 9121. So if you wanted to combine these two tables, these two entities, at line level only we can make it. PO header solve, PO line solve. That we can join at line level it is. That is RCV shipment lines. Receipts, there are few tables. RCV means receiving. Shipment headers, lines,
Transactions.
right, transactions. These are all the 3 tables. First we'll see. This is your record. There are so many records it's showing. Like these are all looks old records, not related to you. And header ID, shipment header ID we have to take. You go to help, diagnostics and examine. And here is the place, shipment header ID. It's not showing here also. Or based on the vendor ID you can take. That is also one method. Vendor ID. Here. Vendor ID stored in AP suppliers. PO vendors also we can use. So we PO vendors for still backward compatibility. Join condition is this one. To derive the supplier, we can use vendor ID. You are a technical consultant. You should not skip this part. Combining tables, joins, and how to derive the vendor names. Every step only 2 or 3 queries required here. So advanced network devices. Okay. So vendor name we can easily derive. This is the one. And based on the date, on which date it is created. press dot and leave for a few seconds. Based on the creation date also we can check. So, and this is our record. Based on the date we can figure it out here. And there is line level table, RCV, shipment lines, RSL. What could be the join, any idea? First table primary key. What is the first table primary key? Shipment header ID. And if you want to derive the PO table, so we need to add PO header all. Let's say is another RSL dot your PO header ID. We can use all the joins here. With the line locations table, we can join lines table, we can join header distribution, all the 4 tables, right? We have in a PO 4 tables are there. So we can easily join with the any distribution table or header table, anything, right? So right now it is header ID because we are combining with the headers table, right? PO header. Your PO number, DHA dot segment 1. You can see easily. Where is that? This one, right? 6748. Correct? This is the query. Difference, I mean, join between the point here is what it is. Join between you and receipt. So at which table we have to make a join? Tables. This join you have to type. PO header solve PO header ID. RCV shipment lines PO header ID. This is a join. So this join I am talking about. Clear? To derive purchase order number, receipt number, we have to combine PO tables as well as receipt tables. So at which level we can make a join is RCV shipment lines only, not at header level. Correct? Now there is another one. Transaction types. We have various transaction types here. Right now, it's direct delivery. So there are 2 entries over here. Yeah, destination type is inventory. Okay, we'll see for this from backend. RCV transactions, where shipment header ID is there, line ID is there, both are there. So right now I'm taking shipment header ID. So what is shipment header ID here?
Lithium full.
This one, right?
Nice.
We'll get two entries over here. One is deliver, other one is receive. Initially, we'll receive it, then we'll deliver to warehouse. Okay. So these are all warehouse related transaction types. There are other transaction types also. Let's say, so if you have we are ordering 10 laptops. Okay. So out of 10 laptops, they sent only 6 laptops. Out of 6 laptops, 2 damaged. 2 damaged. So we ordered 10, but we received only 6. So that is called as a receive. Then after that, we deliver to warehouse. These are all the two transaction types. And 2 damaged, what we'll do, we'll return it, right? So that's called as a return to vendor. So these, if you reject or cancel, then obviously these are all the transaction types are there. So you can check here different transaction types. In this case, only 2. Just observe, you can come to know. Accepted means they are good, goods wise good, verification successful. Deliver, we are delivering to one room. Initially, we'll receive it. We'll transfer means one sub inventory to other sub inventory will transfer it. If there is a damage, what we'll do? We'll return it, return to vendor.
Correct.
Okay. The next steps will be here is AP invoice, then create accounting, and AP payment, and then create accounting, and then transfer to bill. I'm just stopping at this point guys, because you are overloaded, I know. So these steps will finish in another class, so that we can finish the P2P cycle. Okay, so these are all part of P2P cycle. It is. Some more cycles are pending, that is drop shipment, back to back, RMA. RMA stands for it is return material authorization. Overall, 3 flows are there other than this P2P. So maybe we can, at one stage also, we can discuss about all these two, drop shipment followed by the back to back. In the evening time, probably if you are having free time, let me know, I can finish it in online also. Because all are similar concepts only. Item creation, sales order entry, requisition creation. Again, classroom training is not required for this because you are aware of this terminology. Okay. So in the evening time, if you have a free time, let me know. We can finish this too. At least we can finish some good syllabus. So shall I send you this FAQs now only?
Yeah, mother. Yes, sir.
These are all. If you don't get the answer, I can tell. We'll have a discussion. Initially, I'll send all this, prepare well, and we'll have a knowledge transfer session kind of thing. What is the table name for requisition approval? Correct. And we discussed all this, right? Approval statuses. Then how to cancel requisition? We cancel, right? One requisition in the action button. Correct. Tools. What is the program to create a requisition? This we missed it. So to create a requisition, one concurrent program is required. We requests. There is a requisition import program. By using this requisition import, we can create from other modules or other sources And how to know this requisition is there is a integrated SOA gateway that we already discussed earlier. Service oriented architecture, SOA means SOA full form is service oriented architecture. Then here is a place. These are all the Oracle applications is a not small thing actually. More than 280 modules are there. So right now, which is your category? You are talking about purchase order. Can you just check where it is? It comes under procurement. Just check this one. Under procurement also there are sub modules. Correct? Purchasing. Under purchasing, we are talking about the requisition. Just observe, this is for purchase order. This is for internal requisition, purchase requisition. You can click on this. Okay. This is the program name. Program name is requisition import. By using requisition import, what we can do, that description also you can see somewhere. These are all the parameters, values. The program name is requisition import. Okay. Requisition as of now we created manually, right? But here through requisition import program, we can create a number of requisitions. It's a ready-made program. So like that, we'll discuss question to answer. Okay. But meantime, you also go through it in the notes or Google, whatever, you will come to know. I think compared to P2P, I'll share the O2C. Okay. You wanted answers also?
Yes, sir.
Then I may need to add here all this. Anyway, try preparing. Okay, we'll see. So let's do one thing. I'll add some answers to this and then I'll send it. That would be better. Okay, because you may not aware some how to display open invoices, auto logbook. These are all you may not aware. That's okay. Probably afternoon I'll send it. Okay. Please remind me about this. These are all almost 47 questions are there on O2C. All are very important questions. In every interview, they will ask this only. Right? O2C, P2P, 100 questions are there. You can crack any interview. Okay, guys, I'm closing the session now. Any questions?